SOFI update on the 26th. Haven't been making very many updates lately because the overall market has been absolutely horrible. And technical analysis is kind of, it's not pointless, but it's a little bit less useful when you have the overall market tanking like that. And so, of course, we're going to be down. We're going to be down pretty much every day because the market's down 1 or 2% every single day. So, but today I thought I'd do a video because I think we're getting close to the bottom and we should see a bounce soon. If we go in here and just look at specifically this wave right here, I see us at ABCA, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the overall A wave, ABC for the overall B wave, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially the fifth wave. If I was using the fib retracement tool, I would say my target would be a little bit lower than this, possibly all the way down to a double bottom of the May lows, I think. Yeah, the May lows, possibility of being a double bottom. So we got to keep that in mind. We might go lower, but I still think this is a very good possibility. But there's a few things we have to have happen though. We need SPY, or we need the overall market to probably go close to the August highs for this to happen. Or we need some kind of announcement. We need options. We need some kind of a big announcement from the company. I don't know if we're going to run this high into earnings unless the overall market goes crazy or we get a big announcement. I don't think that earnings are going to be enough of a catalyst in this kind of environment for us to go all the way up here. So we need something big because from right now, if we go all the way to the top of this move, it's going to be an 80% gain. So you got to think 80% gain in a month. Doesn't seem very likely from here, even though we have tanked. In 2 months, we've tanked. Let's see. We have tanked 41% in 2 months. So you're thinking like maybe we can because we go down so much. Why can't we go up so much? I mean, it's possible, but I think we're going to need a big move in the overall market for that to happen. One bearish scenario that I want to bring to your attention, just in case to watch out for. I don't think anybody's selling at this price because we're at book value. But if you get up here and this actually played out, then you'd want to hedge your portfolio because you don't want to deal with the stock getting cut in half. And here's a scenario that for bearish only, it would be like this. I had this chart all the way since March, and this is basically a double three. I'm not going to go into these because there's kind of we have to go back to the daily chart to even look at them. But this is basically the Y wave right here, X wave, and I have this labeled since March as the overall A wave. Potentially, this could be A, B, C for the overall B wave. And I've had this marked for a long time. Before any of this stuff happened, I had this marked at 375 for the overall C wave to complete the very bottom right there. And so I'm just bringing this up. I don't want this to happen either. But if this was the case, we'd be looking at A, B, C right here. And then we'd be looking for a bounce over the next month. So we'd be like this, bounce, probably somewhere, I would say probably somewhere around the 50% retracement to maybe like $7 to $7.20 if this were to play out. And then we would get the final C wave down to 375. So I just want to bring that to your attention because if this does appear to be happening where we only go to $7 and the market has already retraced, we're above 400 on SPY and we only get to $7. I have SPY going to the low 300s. So if that happens, then we're probably going to go down. I mean, that's just the way it goes. And so I wanted to bring this to your attention too, to watch out for. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Hopefully we go to this. We have the bullish scenario happening, but got to bring it up. If that were to happen, then what you could do here at $7, obviously sell calls, buy puts. You could do a back ratio, which is an option strategy where you sell a put close to the money and then you buy puts farther away from the money, so out of the money, for a credit or a small debit, and that would make you a lot of money on this fall. So that's something to look into if this were a possibility, if this were to play out. But right now, I think we're close to the bottom, and we're gonna bounce to at least $7 by earnings, in my opinion. The best scenario, obviously, is the 80% pump to $9. But this move down 40% has my optimism of hitting the $9 is not as good now. And so I had to bring this bearish scenario up too, because we look at the overall market. I have SPY. If you watch my SPY video, I have SPY either going down to 320 right now, or bouncing to 410 and then going to 320, or bouncing to 430 and then going to 320. I think it's very likely we hit 410 and then go down to 320. And so we're going to get a bounce, and I don't think we're going to sell off all the way low to a lower low or to an all-time low now, but it's possible later in the year, possibly after midterms. So we got to be aware of that. And according to my pattern, though, if that were to happen, that would be the absolute farthest we go down, and then from there on, we would shoot up high. We'd probably start an uptrend to, I don't know, we'd start an uptrend somewhere like way higher than where we're at now. No price targets right now, but hopefully by that point is when Powell will pivot and start lowering interest rates, and then we can start pumping again. So yeah, it's not a good environment for SoFi right now, but I wanted to bring those two scenarios to you guys, just in case if they were to happen over the next couple of months. So again, we're either going to go to $7 to a lower low, or we're going to pump to $9 and hit the top of this trend line, maybe after earnings, maybe going into earnings, but not looking good right now. And yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think I'm crazy for bringing up this bearish move, which would take us to 378? Or do you think that's reasonable if the overall market goes down to the low 300s? Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe for more market updates and SoFi updates in the future. And let's see what happens. I think we're going to bounce soon. I think it's possible we could hit a double bottom on the all-time low, but I think we're ready to bounce. And I think the overall market should bounce here soon too. So let's see what happens this week, and maybe I'll put another update out later in the week. Thanks for watching, and have a good night.